Good morning. Back to it today. I got some helpers. We're gonna roll today with 3 deep in the cotton stripper. We'll see how that goes. But Emily and Denton are running dabbling for doctor stuff, so we're gonna do this till lunch. It's gonna be windy today. Yesterday it was completely still. Today it's gonna be completely windy, but we're gonna make it work. So I got everything cleaned off, blowed off last night with a new toy that I got to borrow from a friend of mine, Wade. Doesn't look like much, but that sucker can put out some air. It was awesome. It did a much better job than I could have done with the blower and rub my hand on stuff. So it's gonna take some getting used to, because that big hose and that wand can kind of throw you around. So, I'll get better at it as I go. But I'm gonna clean the radiators out with my compressor. This has a smaller hose connection, but it's got a bigger coupler. I don't have a wand that fits that. So I'm gonna blow out the radiator on both strippers and different things with my compressor. And so those will be ready. I don't need to grease anything because we didn't strip very long. Dad will be out here after a while. Get the builder moved. Get my boys situated. They're carrying all our junk up into the stripper. So we're going. Alright, the dudes are here. We're piled in. We've never done this before, but I think it's going to work out pretty good, don't you think, Emmett? Emmett drew the short straw. Truett went nose goes and called the buddy seat first. So we'll do some changing. Won't be for long. Mommy's going to come save them, but we're going to strip some cotton, aren't we?
Yeah.
Emmett used to do this a lot with me before he was in school. He said, I want to cotton with Daddy. We're gonna cotton together. All right, let's roll. All right, fan goes on.
Yep.
Cleaner goes on.
Zoom.
Throttle up. One more, throttle up.
It doesn't get any air.
All right, here we go.
Look at all that. There's cotton flying everywhere.
I lost my partners. Sad day. Mama came and got them. So, talk to you a little bit about what's going on here. The cotton's not great, but it's probably the best I've got. There's more developed cotton core in the middle of the plant, and so don't know what it'll make, but it was too much to shred down, in my opinion. So what's happening here, if you look on the deck, you see those green bowls. Those are little, not gonna make, and they're coming out. There's a little chute, which I don't know if you can see. They come out this little chute there. So most everything's getting in the basket, which is good and bad. I think that's why we're getting everything in there, let the gen decide what's good or not. But that makes the module dirty looking, lots of burrs, trash. And we noticed last night that the baskets were heavy to dump. It's just full of stuff. So normally we'd say a module might give you 10 bales of cotton, sometimes 11 if the cotton's really good. This, I don't know what you could say, because it's so much denser with not as good a quality cotton, more trash. So I don't know what it's going to make. Based on the math of the rows, we probably could make 4 modules here on this 80 acres. And so if we made 10 bales to the module, it'd be 40 to 40 bales in 80 acres. That'd be a half a bale to the land, which is not great, but it's, again, too much to shred. We would figure probably on the row something like 2/3 maybe. I don't know what it'll make, but I'm just glad to get started. I'm just glad that we're doing something, right? And we'll eventually get rolling with 2 strippers consistently, and we're gonna knock some acres out. I'm pulling up to do my first dump in the builder. So we've got it on the turn row this time, as opposed to the rows over there. We try to set the builder up what's conducive to the wind, especially for tarping. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to tarp in this wind. It's gotten pretty rough here. It's ain't gusts to 30, 35 today. So it's really hard to tarp in wind regardless, but if it's a crosswind, that's the worst. And so it'd probably be better for tarping to have it in the rows, or for dumping for the wind, but for tarping we almost want it to be straight down the module, and then we're almost a due west wind, so we're facing east like this. The wind will blow the cotton mostly just this way. It'll probably make a mess, but one thing about not being in the rows, it's easier to rake. One thing not about being in the rows is that the cotton can blow further away because the stalks don't stop it. You know, give and take. Shifted out of the north now, which is awesome. So it's blowing back on me quite a bit. What are you gonna do? Some of this cotton's a little more decent than others. I'm not saying it's great, but lots of leaves on there, kind of misleading to see, but I'm getting out of it. But back where I was just coming from, there's some decent cotton in there. Not good by any means, but it's okay. We got the other builder set up, so we're gonna use them. We got them. We've got 3 dumps on the KVH builder. I'm working on 4 for that. Dad's going to start dumping into his CMC. field. I think probably, if my math was right, we'll do those two and then two more. That'll probably finish this field unless something changes between here and there. All right, I got a new rider. Dropped off the littles, picked up the bigs a little bit later. So I'm gonna get him to film this. We're about to run into dude, but there should be plenty of room, right?
Hopefully.
We hope there is. So he's gonna film it and see if how close we get. Slow down. Shouldn't have to. Pretty cool. Trying to get you some good light here. Well, the night is over. Obviously, it's dark, hence finding good light. But I didn't film much the rest of the day, and here's why. My entire family came out to the field, not just Emily and the boys, but two of my sisters and their kids, and my mom, and everybody just came out to hang out. The weather was really nice, and then it kind of got crazy. We had two modules to tarp and mark and then get all of our equipment moved to the next field. It got dark and I didn't have my headlamp. I thought I was going to film some of that with my family out, and I didn't, because I was giving a tractor ride to my nephews, a cotton stripper ride to my nephews, and then just, didn't get any of that filmed. So I apologize, but it was awesome. Family time is great. It's been really good this Christmas time. We've had some hard stuff happen this month, but it's been really good to be around family. So got that 80 acres done, moved on to the next field. Everything's cleaned off. I was going to show you some of that too, and I didn't, and because I just didn't have my camera. I will show you. That thing is awesome. Thank you again, Wade. So harvest is in full swing. I don't know how much I can get done each day, but today was a good day. Hoping we can knock out some acres every day, but every day, not just every day that we can, but every day. We'll see what the turnout is from the gin when they get it ginned in a while. I don't know how long it'll take. There'll just be more things to watch. You keep watching. Cotton harvest is starting and will continue for a while. So keep watching Dryland Dudes. We appreciate the support. And if you're going to farm it.